Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is the homie Smooth Cat, feature with,
It's your boy Miles, Pennsylvania in the building, Colossal Boxing Talk. You guys already know.
and today we have a follow-up interview with Darnell Boone. How you doing, champ?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. How y'all doing today?
Hey, I'm good.
I'm doing good now that Boone's in the building. Get it.
Okay. Well, first things first. We I hear you got a little bit of an announcement about December 11th.
Yeah. Fighting in St. Pete, December 11th.
You say you fighting
And
who?
they're actually locking in my opponent now. You know what I'm saying? So whoever they stick in there with me, I'm just gonna give them the business.
Okay, okay.
Nice. What is it at 160? Well, the first fight coming back, you figure I ain't been in the ring almost a year now. You know what I'm saying? So my first fight back gonna be 68, then I'm gonna drop to 60. Alright, cool.
Go ahead, Mouse.
Nah, hey, bro, man, I'll tell you what, man, you have one of the most impressive resumes in all of boxing.
Yes, he does.
It's crazy. I was just right before we got on the phone, I was going through, and I never really realized that you fought Kovalev twice. And since we talking about Kovalev, what's your thoughts on his unanimous decision over Hopkins? Did you see that going that way at all? I mean, him like sweeping Hopkins? No, man. I thought personally, man, I was looking at it as I'm naturally a light middleweight, and I could do what I was doing with whatever the outcome was with the first fight or the second fight. It still proves that this dude couldn't do nothing with me. And I'm the smaller guy. So I figured, with Hopkins being the same height as him, same size as him, and punching harder than me, I thought he was going to sweep Kovalev because I'm like, what is these dudes doing? They ain't looking at like the tape. They ain't getting like the footage. Like, what are they doing? Like the dude, he really basic. Like the only thing he really have is power. And if you can take some of his power from him and keep that jab to the stomach from really just like landing so often, you can beat him. All you gotta do is keep him bagging up. He can't fight on the field, and he easy to be hit.
Hmm.
I don't know what the dude's doing, man. So do you think Hopkins gave him too much respect after he got knocked down? I don't know. I didn't even see the fight.
Hmm. Okay.
But I just knew Hopkins was gonna destroy him.
You
I
know
thought I
what?
thought he was gonna do the same thing as he did to my boy Kelly.
Hey, I can't tell no lie, and hey, I picked B Hop to win too, and I basically went out picking him because of every other time he been fighting a lot of these younger guys. I would be like, you know what, this is the time Hopkins gonna lose, and he kept proving me wrong. So after what fight was that? I think it was the Tavares Cloud fight. I was like, you know
Right.
what? I'm not picking against him no more because every time I pick against him, I end up on the wrong side of it. But this go round, it's just that, man. I mean, as soon as Kovalev landed flush, it looked like B Hop was kind of like, oh man, I didn't expect him to hit this hard.
Yeah, and then I even came up with an excuse for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, well, maybe he trying to unify these belts and he trying to wait and come back and beat them and take all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, Donna Stevenson and Kovalev gonna have to fight.
Right.
And I figured, well, maybe it's a business move for where he can get all the belts. But the
Okay.
way, like, everybody kept, telling me, like, all my closest homies, that I was talking to, they're like, no, bro, I think Hopkins done. I said, nah, man, not like that. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
he ain't. I don't think he done at all. I don't.
And I'm thinking is because because it's a rematch clause in that title shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what he gonna do is he gonna wait. He lose that. He wait. Kovalev beat Stevenson for whatever belts he got. Get all the belts, and then Hopkins come back behind him and take all of them. That's what I'm thinking.
It's possible, but I mean, I'll say like this: Hopkins gonna have to come with a different game plan than he did that fight, cause man.
And this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna come back that next second time because they're gonna be thinking, well, I swept him the first time. He really ain't gonna be able to do nothing with me this time. So he come back that second time and he sweep me all the way through. You know what I'm saying? To take all the belts. So then that way he got all the belts. He unified. Now what everybody gonna do? He got to be the man to beat at that time.
Right.
So or if he gonna retire, he retire with everything.
Okay. Now, I got a question I want to ask you. Now, okay, in the current sport of boxing today, who's your favorite fighter to watch, if there's any fighter that I mean that you really get up to watch outside of yourself?
I never had really a favorite fighter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was, but like different guys. It was like most of the guys like in my early career. You know what I'm saying? Like far as like my favorite fight that I had. You know what I'm saying? Where the guy he was just so talented, and I shouldn't have fought him at that time. Was Anthony Thompson.
Okay.
Dude just was sound, man. He was like a technician in there. You know what I'm saying? And me being at the point of my career where, a lot of people don't know I only had 10 amateur fights. So I basically just learned on the job. And, fighting all these guys, some of them I beat, some of them I, lost to, but I never really got schooled by none of them. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but that was the type of fight with Anthony Thompson they shouldn't have put me in there with. I mean, I handled my own, and I stood my own ground, you know what I'm saying? But that type of fight I wasn't ready for yet.
Okay. Okay. Go, Mouse.
Now, let me ask you, you're making your return back to the ring after a year off. What, what, what can we expect from Darnell Boone this time around? Wow. Have you made any changes to your corner? You still working with the same people, or you just revamped your whole team? But what's the? I'm about to relocate, so I'll be working with a new team. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still keep my old team in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Because they have, even though I got, the losses with Kovalev and the losses with Adonis the second time. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been nothing but great outcome with the new team that I got. You know what I'm saying? So some type of way I got to keep that team at least, stay in contact with them, however far I make it up the bracket, bring them to fights and stuff like that.
That's cool. That's cool because now I can say this from what I've seen with a few fighters. I don't know a lot of fighters who would do that. I really don't. Because a lot of fighters, it's like once they get rid of them, even if they don't get rid of them on bad terms, it's still like both sides kind of feel some type of way about it, and then they end up, oh well, they get in public, oh I wish them the best, but then they be private. Oh, I can't stand them, and I want them to fail, and this and that. So I mean, it's a good thing y'all still on good cordial terms.
Right. Well, my trainer now, he's not selfish. So, you know what I'm saying? If he feel that, you know, that that with me leaving, if it's going to better me, that's what he want me to do. You know what I'm saying? He say that all the time. He's always tell me that if I ever get picked up or side with somebody and I got to leave, to go. You know what I'm saying? Because he done had his time. My trainer actually been signed before. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what it takes for a fighter to get to their full potential. So he not selfish on, keeping me back or being if I left or whatever.
Okay, okay. Mouse?
Darnell, let me ask you, who hits harder, Adonis Stevenson or Sergey Kovalev? Sergey. By a lot, or? Yeah, oh man, the punch card between both of them, two different powers. I actually sparred with Danny Green, the one that fought Roy Jones.
Right.
Yeah, I went to camp with him. But say who was that? Yeah. Yeah. She said I went to the camp with him with 2013 with Danny Green,
Okay.
and the power that Danny Green had as a cruiserweight was damn near similar to Kovalev at light heavy.
Hmm.
With Adonis the second time, it actually was because they switched the weight on me at the last minute, which made his power much more than what it was.
Okay. Now also, okay, so now you feel Kovalev is a bigger puncher. So if those two guys were to get in the ring, would you favor Kovalev as well?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I can't hear you. What you say?
Okay, no. I said now what you saying? Kovalev hits harder. If those two were to step in the ring, are you basically, do you feel Kovalev will come out victorious?
Yeah, I rode with Kovalev on the fight between them two, but it's a kind of like a double-edged sword because both of them got power. Neither one of them both got a chin like that. So it depends on it depends on which one of them land first. Whoever land first and they can back the other one up, that's who wins.
Okay.
Man, I like that you said that because that's something that I've always said, that both guys got power, but neither one has a good chin, so it's really going to come down to whose chin holds up the longest. Right.
Yep.
You figure I done put both of them down. Yeah, you definitely have. And not many people can say the same. I tell you what, I'm a Donald Stevenson fan, and I remember when you knocked him out the first fight, I did not know how to react. And you won me over to that fight. And to this day, I still support Team Superman, and that's one of my favorite fighters at that division. But I still will not forget what you did. And although, you guys fought again, and, it didn't go your way the second fight, man, you got him real good that first fight. I don't think he'll ever be able to forget that. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, but that's like with the second fight with him, you know what I'm saying? It was lopsided. There was a lot of BS going on. I had signed my contract at 168 to fight him again, and the day before weigh-in, the guy, his promoter came downstairs and was like, you might as well eat because Adonis is still heavy. He like 178, 180. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I'm thinking, well, now I'm in Canada. Now, is they gonna pay me? If I say, well, I ain't gonna fight, is they gonna pay me still? Or who's to say that what they was gonna do up there? You know what I'm saying? They could have suspended me indefinitely because I don't know what he signed his contract at. But I know I signed my contract to fight him at 168, and it was supposed to have been a title fight. He was supposed to have the NABA title. Come to find out that he never had it. He had vacancies because when he signed the contract to fight me, he had already signed the contract to fight Chad Dawson. So he had to vacate it. That's the only reason why he fought him. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to be a title and all that going on with it.
Okay. Is that a fight let me say like somewhere down the line that you looking to possibly do a trilogy with him, or is it just basically like it's just settled?
I definitely want to do a trilogy with him
Okay. Hey,
because,
go ahead.
but it's gonna have to be on neutral grounds. You know what I'm saying? I agree.
I
I
feel
think you
you.
should bring him to the States. Nah, I talked to mine in the States. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and then he just hit me and stopped this over there because, well, not easy because it took him 6 rounds to get me out. When he didn't even get me out, I just laid down because we had clash heads and he broke my orbital bone. And my eyes swelled up. I couldn't even see nothing. So when he hit me with the shot, boom, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I was dazed. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But to get up and continue fighting, I made an executive decision right there. Should I get up and keep fighting, get hurt more than what I am now, or lay down, let the fight be gone, and I'd come back and be able to fight again later? So I took the chance of laying down so I come back and fight later.
Okay. Okay. Who 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 in your career do you feel is the most skill? I think. Wait a minute. I think you answered that earlier. You said Anthony Thompson, right? That's the most skillful fighter you ever fought.
Yeah, he was the most skilled out of everybody.
Okay.
That dude just had everything put together, man. If it wasn't for his religion, he'd have been he'd have been a big, huge star, man. Dude could fight, like real talk. Like that dude right there, man. I take my hats off to him.
Okay. Go ahead, Mouse.
Nah, man, I just want to say I'm looking forward to your fight in December. I think at 160 you could be a problem, man. I mean, I think at 160 you can get back. Man, talk about 160. Let me ask you something. Golovkin versus Boone. Is
Mhm.
that a fight that at 160 you would like to have? Yeah, I'll beat him. You think so? He fighting off the smaller middleweight. You know what I'm saying? And all the cats that's at 160 that's fighting, man, they all tomato cans. All they just got good records.
Mm.
That's my take on it. Ain't none of them fought no guys like me coming up. Ain't none of them fight guys like me now. And they got all the belts. One, I'm not scared of his power. Two, I'm not gonna let him hit me with his power. Three, yeah, he can cut the ring off and all that shit, but when he cut that ring off, when I hit him back in his mouth, when he get to cutting and moving, how is he gonna take that?
Hey, it'll be interesting to see if y'all ever get in there to fight. I mean, it'll definitely be interesting. Like you say, two exciting fighters going at each other.
Yeah, cause I mean he can punch, and he also got a guy that's on the other side of the ring, him that can punch too. So that's true. Man, let's put it together. I agree. Anywhere, any place, anytime. If you want some, come get some. That's how I feel.
Okay.
You feel you can beat me? Come show me. I'm from the show me state.
I feel you 100%, and it's refreshing to hear fighters actually have that approach. I'll fight them anywhere, any place, because like you say, nowadays you got a lot of guys. Oh well, I'm not getting offered enough money, and I don't want to fight in California because it's too sunny and stuff like. I mean, I mean, a lot of guys nowadays they I don't mean to diss them because I respect every fighter, but I mean you gotta stop the nonsense, man.
Man, these dudes is divas, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that. If you gotta fight, anytime you fight a cat, it's gonna either be in their backyard or your backyard. I don't care where I fight a cat. The people in my own backyard. If I come to your house, I'm gonna give you some records at your house, my house, their house, or anybody's house. Now, if the nine go my way or your way, that's where that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, me and you the only ones that go in there and we gotta scrap it out. So all that picking and choosing who you want to fight, when you want to fight them, how much you want to fight them for. You just go in there and do your thing. You fight them. If you beat them, you beat them. If you don't, forget it. I mean, it's a loss.
Right.
It ain't the end of the world.
But
It's one loss or two losses or whatever. I got 21 of them. I don't give a shit about that.
no. But I mean, like you say, that old saying is when you start to fight in the best available competition, you're gonna get losses because it's just
Right.
like that. Because some nights ain't gonna be your nights, and other nights will be your night.
Yeah, but that's only when you start fighting the guys that's of caliber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the way the promoters is set up now, oh, I wanna take my guy all the way to the top. Let's get this guy that's 20-17. Let's get this guy that's 19-3. But the three dudes that he done lost to was more of a caliber than him.
Exactly.
So when they stepped him up, he lose. But he only 19-3, so he still look good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's true. Yeah, that's why I always say these dudes is tomato cans. They just got good records. You know what, man? I hope that when people listen to this interview, they take those words you just said, because you just spoke probably the realest shit I've heard in boxing since like the 1980s. No doubt, man. I'm one of the old school fighters. My era should have been back in Ali in them days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, with me starting late, I ended up coming up in this new era. You know what I'm saying? I'm a end it with a bang. You know what I'm saying? However long it take me to, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't ever just make it big or be a superstar, when I leave, they're gonna be like, well, Boone, he was tough.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna know that I was there. You know.
Hey, what's up,
Huh?
what's up with your I thought you was gonna do like a biography or something on your life and everything that you went through that people don't know about in your boxing career. Because I mean, you went through a lot of stuff in your boxing career outside of boxing that derailed you.
Yeah. I'm actually writing a book now about it.
Okay.
So that's in the making. You know what I mean? So everything coming together, man. It's going slow, but it's moving right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna get to know me, man. And anytime I get a chance to do an interview, you know what I'm saying, whatever I do 'em, you know what I'm saying, and I answer all the questions honestly. You know what I'm saying, straight from the heart and truthful.
Do you have an idea of like when the book may be out?
No, it's still in this getting put together stage.
Okay.
You know, well, guy, he called me all the time. You know what I'm saying, and we still putting it together. But once we get put all the way together, y'all be the first ones to know. Cause you know what I'm saying, I deal with Bruh all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's all.
Let the mouse know, because I'll be the first one buying that book, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, and Smooth had to be in the line in Chicago trying to get it too.
Yes, sir. We gonna make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want everybody to know my story. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know there's been guys before me, and there's gonna be guys after me. You know what I'm saying? That go through what I went through. But nobody really ever pay attention to the story of what comes with what guys go through. You know what I'm saying? All they know is guys come in, they be good, then all of a sudden they disappear.
Yeah.
Then they're like, well, what happened to dude? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that dude where everybody know, well, you know what I'm saying? He went through this, man, but he kept it on. You know what I'm saying?
Most
And
does,
that's what
most
I
does.
want to be remembered as. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, all right, Darnell, I got one last question for you. Um, it's not too much involving you, but what are your takes on this overall Mayweather Pacquiao situation?
I feel well now, you know, gonna make it to one of the fights that should have happened that never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think like even like right now it's starting to die down that everybody want to see the fight, but it's actually a fight that needs to happen for boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two of the greatest in this era fighting each other. Everybody look up to Pacquiao or everybody look up to Mayweather. It's a good and a bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants to see this fight. And they're going to make it a fight to where if it do happen, people still going to want to see it, but it's not going to be as juicy as it is now.
Right.
And it'll be really like a waste of time. So if it do happen, you'll be like, oh, well, we knew it was going to happen like that. But while it's hot, they need to go ahead and scrap it up now or whatever they're doing. Floyd need to come off his high horse or whatever, you know what I'm saying, make this fight happen. Because if it do happen, the money that generates from it, if he say he need a money team and he all about his money, but the money that would generate over him and Pacquiao fighting, man, they both could walk away with $100 million plus.
Yep.
Just them making the fight. That's not even counting the promotion for it. Their own promotions getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like the promoters getting the money, and Floyd getting them helping promoting, and oh man, that probably be the biggest purse in boxing history, man. I mean, not just day contracts for what they make. I'm talking about ever. I'm talking about just the money generated just for TV. You know what I mean? Promotionals. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Man, everybody that's in that circle
is gonna eat.
Make money.
Yep. Everybody. But
Man, that's a big, but let me ask you, because you're talking about the promoters. Floyd is offering Bob Arum $10 million to step aside as a promoter. What's your take on that? You think that's fair, or you think that Bob Arum should have some part in that fight?
Well, if he's doing it like that, I guess Floyd and Bob Arum having some feud together, but you know what I'm saying? And if Bob Arum step aside and they can have this fight, Bob Arum still gonna get paid because he promoting Pacquiao.
Exactly.
So whether he step aside or what, he's still gonna make his money. So him being a businessman should do that. He should step aside, make his money, and let this fight go through. Because Floyd don't want to put no in Bob Arum's pocket like that. And he been saying that for the longest. If it got to go through Bob Arum, it won't happen.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, hey, Darnell, me, Mouse, and the rest of Colossal Boxing Talk, we want to thank you for giving us this exclusive interview with you, and we also want to wish you the best of luck come December 11th, champ.
Thanks, man. You know, y'all get interviews anytime, man. All y'all gotta do is call me, man. I got you.
Most deaf. Well,
hey man, keep us posted on the book, man, and when you find out who the opponent is, man, let us know, man. We'll do another interview right before and right after. I know you're gonna beat the dude, so we look forward to the interview after the ass whooping.
Oh, for sure, bro. I'm gonna put something on his ass, man. They gonna see a whole different Darnell Boone, man. I've been in the gym working hard, man. I'm so sharp right now, man. I probably cut myself. I throw a jab.
when they do your post interview fight, just say Mouse said I was gonna knock him out, so I had to go out here and knock him out.
I got you, big dog. No doubt.
All right, champ. Thanks for the interview, man.
I'll be easy, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys hit the like button for us. Leave comments in the comment section, and we'll definitely get back to you at our earliest convenience. Anything else, Mouse?
Nah, man. you already know, Colossal Boxing Talk is where we at, man. That's where we're gonna stay at all day, every day, bringing you exclusives, bringing you the best boxing talk in the business. You dig?
Smooth cat. Goddamn it. Smooth cat out.